the fastest hour in radio. Brought to you tonight by Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep. We have a great way to help you choose a car. Go to WJFK.com and click on the Discover Your Ride banner from Chrysler, Dodge, and Jeep. The Phillies' David Bell, he hit for the cycle yesterday. Anything cooler in sports than that?
No, I think hitting for the cycle is one of those really fun things. It's out there. Here's something else, like when you're playing basketball and there's 1 second left and you just lob that ball down and hit the three-pointer from about three-quarters of the court. That's always a fun move in sports.
The hitting for the cycle, that's always so cool because you get to watch it through the game, and all of a sudden it'll be like, wait a minute, didn't he have a triple last inning or something like that?
And then suddenly you're going, hey, man, don't go for two, whatever you do, or go. I like that. Also, I like any minor league ballpark where if you hit the bullseye, somebody wins money. Just for no apparent reason, you hit the ball in the basket and somebody gets a brand-new Pontiac. That kind of stuff's always fun in sports.
I like an NFL where they run back a kickoff. That's always exciting, no matter how many times it happens.
Yeah, but for that you need, to compare with the cycle, something else, it's got to be like a kickoff and a punt run back by the same guy, same game, or when you have one of those games where the guy will score like 2 or 3 different ways, catching, throwing maybe, and then running, something like that. Something that just makes you feel like, hey, now I got a story to tell about this. It's just not another stupid game. I
like any sort of countdown record, like rushing in football where it's like, is he going to make the 2,000-yard season? Yeah. Or Jamal Lewis breaking the single-game rushing record? And you actually have to do some math.
Yeah, well, you're a math guy. You enjoy the math a lot.
Former Bachelor, New York Giants quarterback Jesse Palmer says he's through with women for a while because now he's dating football.
Yeah, I have the feeling, Fezzy, that's not going to work out for him either.
They're going to break up?
Yeah, I just don't see him in football in a long-term relationship.
Yeah, the way it's working out now is he's still living in football's apartment, but football hasn't been around in a while, and football's already, taken her stuff out of the apartment.
Football, will you accept this rose? No. No, I won't.
Football broke up with him a long time ago. He just doesn't know it yet. The Giants haven't let him know it yet.
He was explaining to the girl on The Bachelor, he goes, I play in New York. What are you going to do in New York? And there's 70,000 people, and they're all booing me. Can you handle that? He didn't even say in the back of his mind, I'm going to have a good game. He knows if he gets up off the bench and goes in, 4 or 5 plays later, New York is going to turn on him.
Yeah, there's no sort of fantasy of if I win the Super Bowl, I'm going to be getting a lot of endorsements. Yeah. There's going to be a lot of travel.
Chicks are going to be after me.
I'm going to be meeting a lot of people, probably get some movie deals out of it. Can you handle that?
This guy, he could even go out with his helmet on, full uniform, and still not get a free steak. That's how big he is in New York.
Well, he gets that many people booing him at practice.
Is he still with the Giants? Have they launched him with all the moves they've made?
No, they kept him and they launched some other poor schmuck. So that guy's got to feel really bad.
Was it Manning? Did they get rid of Eli Manning already? I'm sorry, Eli. We watched it take one snap and it looked bad. All right, Fezzy, I can't believe it, but I'm going to bring up a wrestler to you. Woo-hoo! Your favorite thing. This is the former WWE superstar Brock Lesnar. He's worked out with both the Vikings and the Colts. Neither has signed him yet, but he says he wants to play in the NFL. Is Brock going to make it this year?
No, I don't think so. I don't think Brock's going to make it in the NFL. He may make it as the Bachelor, but no, I don't think he's going to make it in the NFL whatsoever.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Why would he think that you make the jump from sports entertainment to sports?
And as far as I know, not even that big of a football background. I mean, he was a wrestler out of North Dakota. And a collegiate wrestler. He didn't even play college football that I know of.
There's no reason for him to be doing this. And it's not like he's going to go to football and make more money. It's not a smart business move. It's just crazy steroid thinking.
Now, Tony Dungy was one of the coaches that was interested in him and did bring him in to work out. So that would have just been interesting, just to see Brock there with Peyton and everyone else on the Colts team.
The problem with that Tony Dungy is he's not going to be mean enough to tell him the truth. Tony Dungy will never say, look, I looked at you and you stink. He's like one of the nice judges on American Idol.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
Paula Abdul. You got a great personality, and I think if you stick with it, it's all going to be nice for you.
This just wasn't your song,
yeah,
Brock.
All right, Fezzy, we got a little spy report going on. Spy report
Spy report. Spy report.
Ken Jennings is now the 20-day champ of Jeopardy. He picked up another $40,000, and he's up to $660,000.
This is so cool. I think they're going to run out of questions.
Well, it's the same amount of questions they ever do. It's just the same game, except for they're finally smart enough to let a guy hang around and be Joe Louis on this show.
Ken, we've asked you everything we could possibly think of. Just go home.
Yeah, I can't think that we're actually excited about Jeopardy now. And every night at this time, and people send me out updates. I got this one from Steels and about 10 other people. Unbelievable how excited people are getting over this stupid Jeopardy. And what's cool is this Ken, while these tape shows are playing, he's laying low, Eventually, he's going to be making a tour. Oh, it never even occurred to me that this wasn't a live show. Yeah, Ken could come out of this with some kind of a deal, some kind of a commercial deal after he's done. And just, he'll write the book on how to win on game shows and stuff like that. You might know me as Mr. Jeopardy. Hi, I'm Ken Jennings for Purina One. Purina One. He even works for Fake Cats. They'll be bringing him out at the National Spelling Bee. He's going to have a great time off of this, besides the money. Yeah, he's king of the geeks. It's going to be move over, George Lucas. There's a new geek in town that suddenly the weirdos are crazy about. Fezzy, we got a couple of birthdays. We got to put a shout-out out there. My sister Cindy, it's her birthday today. Ah, happy birthday, Cindy. Cindy B. Congratulations, darling. Oh, boy. They just keep moving, Fezzy. Yeah. Every time I turn around, another birthday. Also, Kathleen from the Bronx. I love Kathleen from the Bronx. Well, that's because she's going to check it before she resurrects it. I don't even know what that means, but I know it's some kind of a hip-hop slang that she's into. You can raise the Pimp Cup to her tonight. I raised the Pimp Cup to her, and I'm going to sit down and eat some scrapple with her because it's my favorite gray meat, and I really can't get enough of it. Well, happy birthday, Kathleen from the Bronx and Cindy. There you go. Under a new bankruptcy plan, Mike Tyson will have to fight 7 times in the next 3 years to pay off his debts. Yeah. Can Iron Mike do that? Yes, he can do it. He won't do it. That's the problem with Mike Tyson. This is something, there's been plenty of things he can do and hasn't. All he really has time for is maybe another face tattoo. But I don't see him actually saying to himself, I'm going to stick working out. He's just never done it yet. I'm just afraid this is going to set a precedent, and bankruptcy courts are going to start setting this for normal people. You have to fight 7 times in 3 years. You don't understand. I'm old, and I just made a mistake. Get in the ring, Grandpa. I made a mistake. You're taking on the Lennox Lewis. I thought I could make the restaurant work. I'm sorry. I can't fight 7 times. You would think to yourself that every once in a while Mike Tyson gets up, looks in the mirror, and just goes, oh, my God, I've tattooed half my face. How drunk was I? He's still waiting for when he can get the other half finished and finish off that whole Mardi Gras mask look. I like when he tries to explain it. This is something that the Africans did. Well, you're from Brooklyn. What do they do in Brooklyn? They don't tattoo their face. Maybe if you grew up in Africa, nobody would call you nutsy. But the fact that you grew up in Bed-Stuy and you've tattooed half your face, we can't understand, Mike. He's so funny. He's talking about the mistakes he's made along the way, the money that he's lost. The rapes. Yeah, that sort of thing. And then he referred to Evander Holyfield as that guy whose ear I bit off. Yeah. Like the rest of us forgot, that even happened. There's little known trivia here. I once bit off whose ear? There's been so many things that this guy has been through and gone through that now biting the ear off of someone has just really gone down on the list. Well, he didn't go to jail for that one, and I got news for you. I'd rather he bit off my ear than rape me. I think Holyfield got out of this okay. We're going to take a break. We'll be right back. Fastest hour in radio with your 2 buddies, Ron and Fez.